Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So my birthday was at the end of March, so I received a couple gift cards, Amazon gift cards from friends of mine. Of course I had to buy art supplies, of course. So one of them, I am so excited, one of them is a travel watercolor palette, 48 colors from Phoenix. Now this is travel size. Look at this. Isn't this amazing? This is travel size. Look how deep. Yes. And look, this is, do you remember as a kid when you played Tetris? This is what it reminds me of. I'll show you. They use a twist mechanism for this, so I'm so excited because it just came in. So this is 48 colors. I wanted the 24, but it was sold out because Debbie from Debbie Walker Art, she featured the 24 count travel watercolor, this palette, and like within days it was sold out. It's like, oh, but with the Amazon gift cards I managed to buy this. This was, I think, only $29. It's not a budget breaker, but it's great that I got it through the gift cards. Yay! So this is Phoenix. I've heard that they're very good company. I've heard a lot of rave reviews. Lindsay from the Frugal Crafter raves about them. She got a palette, the Phoenix half pan palette, and she really thought they were great. So, and I know they came in tubes as well. So I'm excited. I'm going to swatch these out, but off camera, so you won't be bored to pieces. And then we'll paint with these. So, hi, I'm Cindy. I'm a cancer survivor, and I discovered my love for watercolors and art at 61. Come with me as I explore this fabulous twist mechanism travel palette from Phoenix. Okay. So look at this. Wow. This is the Phoenix watercolor pocket set in classic tones, and it's 48 colors. Let me get it out of the box. So here it is. It comes with the brochure, tells you how to put it together. You really need this to put it together because I was like, But it comes with all these goodies. It's amazing. Comes with this swatch card. Yeah, you have to follow the layout. I was first introduced to the Phoenix watercolors back in late December, I think, or early January of this year, by Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter. She had tubes. She had the 24 set tubes. I'll see if I could get the video and link it below. She did the swatch. She did, she said that these were highly light fast, which is great. And when she did the swatches, she said that these Phoenix watercolors was comparable to the Winsor Newton professional watercolor set. That is huge because Phoenix, I think they were selling 24 watercolor tubes for, I think, $25 or something at that time. So of course I wanted to get it, try it out myself. But they sold out like this in Amazon. So I forgot about it. Then Debbie Walker Art, I saw her video on this where she had the 24 watercolor set, and she tried it, and I tried to get it in Amazon. At the time they were selling for, the 24 set was selling for $19.99 in Amazon, and yes, it sold out immediately. They only had the 48, so that's what I got. And you flip it to the bottom and look at this. All the more goodies. They have this. They have this foldable water cup. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And it's deep too. And you just plop it on there. Look, see? See? And then you pop this out. And look what it has. It has a sponge that you could use. Isn't that awesome? And look at this. I was really blown away by this when I saw this. This has a pourable brush. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? Look. Look at this brush. Well, Debbie said that it was a 6. I think it is a 6, number 6 round tip brush. Look at the tip. Because most travel kits come with the brush pens. That's what I'm used to seeing. So this is very unusual. It does make sense since it does have a water cup here. So you pop it out like this. I have to see how it goes. This is how it lays out. See, the 24 would just have this and this. That's it. So this is how it comes out. See, look at this. And you twist. And that's how it is. And you just do this and it twists. Isn't this amazing? And then this opens. And then I'm following the directions here. So this, you do the same thing, you see? So you do this. Yeah, this, do that. And then this is the last one. And you put it like this. Yep, that's how it is. This thing's huge. This thing's big. It doesn't weigh that much though. There's weight, but it's not tremendous. And this comes over here. This goes here like that. And the sponge goes like this. Oh wait, yeah, the sponge goes like that, I guess. Yeah, sponge goes like that. So here, this covers a good chunk of my work area. Wow, look at this. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at the colors. Oh, it looks so beautiful. But it is covering most of the workstation. Look at this. Wow. So I don't need this because I do have my little towel here. So I'm gonna put you away. I'm gonna put these away because I really don't need it. But isn't it cool? Look at that. I love the fact that you could just fold it. Look how easy. Just put it away like this. And then just put it away like that. And there you have it. And I'll put you away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismantle this gently. I would have liked the 24 Phoenix watercolor set. These are half pans. And because it's a lot easier to carry around, I think. And I think it went up in price too. The 24 half pans, this set went up to, I think it was priced at $19.99. I think now it's $22 and change. And the whole 48 set, I think is $32 right now, which is still a great price, I think, because of their light fastness. So let me see, I have to figure out how to put this together. Put this there. I'm not going to use this. So I'm going to lay this on top there because it does dominate the whole area. Probably put that there. Probably, yeah. So what I'm going to also use is the Arteza 5x5 8x5 pad. Look at this. I'm almost through this pad. It's amazing. I'm going to use their brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this scene. Isn't this a nice scene? I love the colors. I like doing sunsets. And I'll probably add some greenery here. Yeah, I know it's a beach. We will do a beach scene. I think I'll go from this color to a tan color and then maybe to a green color down here. This is from a friend of mine, taken from her calendar. What I'm going to do for this, for the sun, I'm going to use these stickers from Avery. And you have to make sure it says removable. I'm going to do a quick sketch. I'm going to use these 36 watercolor pencils because they're watercolor dissolve when I'm painting. Because I don't like using graphite because even when you erase it, still remnants are still there. So I think what I'm going to do is, quick sketch. Just to simulate that. Oh yes. In order to not disturb the other pages, I'm going to put this parchment paper underneath. So I'll be working wet on wet. I'll be working wet on wet. So that's that. Some of the mountains. That's going to be, actually this is going to be more. This is just a quick sketch. And I'm just going to do some tan stuff here and then greenery here. So I like to try the greens. Look how beautiful. I want to see if I could do clouds with this paper towel, so it's always good to have handy. Let's give it a spritz to activate the watercolors. I can't wait to use this brush. Looks beautiful. I'm using the Meeden Jewel Wells. One for wash, one for rinse. Doing that. So let me just do wet on wet for at least the top. Possibly for the bottom too. Try not to wet it too much. All right, so now we're ready. So here we go. Oh, they're so nice and creamy. Wow, look at that. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? Look at this color. This color is just gorgeous. I think I found my next favorite palette here. Okay, so there's that. And use this. Actually, oh, that is funny. I talked about it. I just remembered. I forgot to put the little dot there. I forgot to do a little dot there. Before I do it. Right here. So I don't want it to dry. I'm gonna use orange. I'm gonna use orange. Wow, look at this color. It's amazing. Isn't it amazing, I think? You know what? Just realized too. It's funny. Let me see something. Hold on. I'm gonna use this. I should. Oh, not really. Yeah. See if I could lift over here. Yeah, I could. Okay. Lift some more a little there. Yeah, I could. All right, that's great. Wow. That is beautiful. Let me use this one. should use this a little bit. Look at that pink. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? It's a beautiful color. Oh, this would be beautiful for flowers. Wow. Notice that I haven't been using the palette. I just want to take the actual paints to see how they look. You know, pure pigment is what I should say. Pure pigment. Let's see what they look like. Actually, no. Okay, there, the sun is hitting, and then on the sides, it's a little dark. Okay, I may need to mix some browns over here. This is really dark. Possibly a little bit black. That needs a little bit more work. With a little bit of black. To mimic that. Yeah, I guess I'll use this. Okay, I'll use this. Look how, wow. Look how vibrant that is. Huh. I think I should have, maybe I'll use this color. It's really light. Use this color, just maybe I shouldn't have cut it short like that. I'm gonna do is just use, wow, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm just taking liberty now. This isn't, it's not matching the reference photo at all, but it's not supposed to, it's just be inspiration. So, there goes that. This is using, let's see if I can blend this a little bit. I should have extended, it's supposed to have been extended over here. But what I'm gonna do, I think, is just use this, extend these. Even though it's not in the photo, I think I'll add just a little touch of blue just to make sure people are aware that it's actually water. I want to see how it looks too. That's a lot of water. Okay. Let me see if I can pick this up. It's bothering me. Okay. That's fine. Is it going to be my best work? Absolutely not. But I just want to play with these colors. Yeah, I highly recommend this. If you're starting out, if you're a beginner watercolorist, or if you're interested in watercolor, I would go for the 24 twist set, travel set. I would go for this for the 24, not so much the 48. You know, I'm happy I got it. No complaints here. Let me just, and that produces green. More or less tell that's water. Yeah, it's just. Use black. All right, I know what to do. I'm just gonna extend this color. I'm not focusing so much on the values, well, a little bit here. Trying to create, like, I don't know if it's mountains or, because it's hard to tell in the photo, but, and this is supposed to be an extension of this. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe just, let me see if I could, okay. Let's see. Let me see if I could blend a little bit better. Not really, but it's worth a try. It was worth a try. So now I'm going to take this, because it's completely dark. Yeah, it's a little better. I don't mind the bloom touch. I love this point. Look at that. That's awesome. That's excellent. is great. It's like a group of palm trees here. So I found out that in the last 5 minutes of the video, the iPhone shut off somehow. So I'm gonna continue working on this painting. I was anyway after filming, but might as well continue with it. I don't like the way these look. This is just a quick sketch. Let me just I removed the sticker already. Well, then that's, you know what? I know what I was going to do. I know what I was going to do. I remember I was going to play around with the grass some more. These paints I highly recommend. They are amazing. This is going to be like my next favorite palette. I love Paul Rubens, but this is like, I would say, yes, I'll dare to say it, they're better than Paul Rubens. Isn't that amazing? I didn't think that was possible. Because Paul Rubens is so creamy and vibrant. They're watercolors. So is this one. I mean, look at this. That's why I wanted to do the sunset. I wanted to play around with these vibrant colors. Okay, I'm going to continue working on this. Oh, this is bonnet. It's not really gray. It's black. It's like a solid black color. This, I think maybe they were all supposed to be palm trees. Not so sure. Making them palm trees, but okay, I'll stop for now. But this palette I highly recommend. I love it. They're creamy, they're vibrant, and they're light fast, and it's reasonable on top of that. Wow, you can't go wrong. I would, like I said, I would recommend getting the 24 set. I mean, but they also have a 36 and this 48. As you can see, 48 is pretty, yeah, it's pretty large. But hope you enjoyed this episode. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.